Now the next function I'm going to show you is a secret weapon when it comes to data import. The secret is the speed of this function. We're talking about the fread function from the package data.table. Not only is it fast and handles large data sets well, it is also very easy to use. In fact, it appears the default settings are chosen with a lot of experience from the RBase ways of importing CSV files. Weak points are eliminated for the most part, which is really great for the user experience. The function automatically recognizes the separator of your data. This feature is independent of the file extension. It scans the data and recognizes the separator automatically. Furthermore, strings are not automatically converted to factors, but you can use, of course, the strings as factors argument and set it to true if you want this feature. Furthermore, the headers are displayed automatically if the first line of your data contains a header. The output you can expect is a data.table class with a data frame as backup. If you want data.frame as the sole class of the imported object, you can use the argument data.table and you can set it to false. In order to be able to read in a new file, we'd first need to set a working directory over here in the session and then set working directory and choose directory. You set the working directory once in each session. So let's say for our example we are creating the object myData, which is the data file bugs frequency, which is in the working directory. If we now want to import the data, I just have to state myData is fread and under quotations the full name of the dataset. If we now run it, we can see that the import worked really great. Even the heading was recognized to my full satisfaction. So it is really a great and easy function to import your datasets. It is even so versatile as to allow copy and pasting from the browser or some other program. If we go to Wikipedia and select a random list like the top 10 most populated countries on our planet, I would just copy the table to my clipboard. I then go to RStudio and I'm gonna create a new object called dt, which is the function fread, and now in quotations I can copy in all the material I have in my clipboard copied from Wikipedia. If I run the line, you will see that this worked really great and fread recognized very well how the table should look like. Now in this case the header was not available, so fread added a column number at the top, as you can see over here. We can of course change that. We simply are going to alter the original code with the argument call.names as I prepared over here. So this is basically the same function fread, and here I simply need to paste in the material I still have in my clipboard from Wikipedia. If we run the line again, you will see that we just added an informative top to our data, which we just copy and pasted from Wikipedia. Again, it's a really versatile function for the import of all sorts of data into R. Now, if you have to deal with more exotic types of data, you would need the package foreign. If you do not yet have it on your computer, you will have to download it first, like the data.table package, which is an add-on package. Activation with library and the name of the package for this package is required each time you start RStudio and you want to work with those add-on packages. Now, to learn what is inside this foreign package, we will take a look at the help section of it. This basically shows us all the functions that are available for us due to the activation of the package. Nearly all the functions here help us to either load and import external data or to export and write files, like you can see with the last functions down here. You will need the foreign package for the files of SAS, Stata, Octave, Minitab or SPSS. The import functions of this package are structured in the same way. You just have to state the function and then you simply state the name of the file, which should be placed in the working directory to get the material imported. This is the same procedure like with the fread function. Some of those file types can also be imported with the package HMISC. For example, there is a function called sas.get as well as stata.get that will provide similar service than the foreign package. At this point, I'm again stating that it is preferable to have CSV files as the import file. That means, for example, if you run SAS or SPSS, try to export your data as a CSV from these source programs. Same goes for Excel files. Nearly all modern data science programs can read and write CSV, which should be the smallest common denominator among all those competing programs. Alright guys, so let's recap what we did in this video. We were talking about the data import. That is the first step and the crucial one at this, of course, because in most of the cases you will import external data into R and not write your datasets directly in there. However, if you would have to do direct data input in R, get the R commander, since this GUI has a nice data editor pre-installed for easy input. So the first thing we took a look at was the import dataset featured, which comes directly with RStudio. This method is fully click supported, which means suitable for the R starters. We took a brief look at the scan function for a copy-paste approach from small vectors and snippets. And then we discussed the fread function. This one is really fast and efficient. As you saw, the default settings are cleverly chosen, which means nearly no extra code. We had to take care of the working directory, however, and of course, since the function is an external package, you have to get the data.table package at first. And at last, we briefly discussed some alternative ways in how to get more exotic file formats into your R instance with a foreign package.